Good day and welcome to this 7th tutorial of our Ketron event with the AjamSonic package installed, of course. And today we're going to talk about a very nice, interesting feature called the phrase recorder. Some call it loop recording, some call it sequence recording. We call it phrase recorder because you're able to capture and record a particular phrase and have that phrase loop while you perform on the keyboard. You know, one of the interesting things about an arranger keyboard is that when you're performing, because you're trying to mimic a live performance, a band, you are the drummer, you're the bass player, you're the guitar player, you're the strings, you're playing everything. And so you find yourself typing on the keyboard. And so Ketron have introduced so many features in this keyboard that allow you to actually express yourself and do what you do best, play the keyboard. So here we have phrase recording. What that does, it allows you to be able to record a certain number of measures of chord progressions while you're playing the style. And then it loops that while freeing you up to play freestyle, solo style. Check this out. In the tune I just did a few seconds ago, you notice that there are certain chord progressions that are playing over and over again. So instead of playing that and tying up my left hand, what I can do is I can actually free up my left hand and be able to play on the entire keyboard. So let's dive in and take a look exactly at how this looks like while you're doing this performance. So over here you have a button or an icon known as phrase recording. If I zoom in on the screen so you can see what I am looking at, it's right there in the bottom right hand corner, phrase record. And how that works is as follows. So simply put, all you have to do is, if I want to record, let's say C, F, G, or B flat, A minor, or whatever chord sequence I want to record on my left hand, on the left side of the arranger keyboard, such that when it's playing back, then I can have both my hands are free at that moment in time to either do my fills and make my selections, or just play as a full pianist or full pianist mode. So let's check it out. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and hit the phrase record button, and let's go over so you can see what's happening on my screen over here. Okay, so we're going to zoom in. So when you press that phrase recording, it says phrase recording, wait for start. So it's waiting for you to start playing something. And the moment you start to play, it's going to start to capture the chord progressions you're putting in. And when you stop, it will start to play them back like this. So as you can see, it's actually playing now by itself for the most part, right? And it's going through that chord sequence by itself, which means that my hands are now free And of course, if you notice, I can actually start playing at any time, I can take over the machine, all right? Now I'm playing the real chords again. I can go back and engage the chord sequencer again. Over. All I gotta do is play. So there are a couple of things that we're doing over there, as you notice. Number one, we're able to play a chord sequence and record that chord sequence in real time. Number two, while the chord sequence is playing, I can play anything on any part of the keyboard I choose to perform or to play at. And number three, I can quickly disengage that sequence and take over the machine and play something else, which is a little bit different. Number four, I can quickly re-engage that chord sequence, take my hand off the chords and go back to what I was doing before. And of course, if you notice, once the sequence is playing, I can always engage the different variations. We got 8 of them, okay? Remember, you got 8 variations in there. And the voices and the sounds. And it sounds much more musically correct because now I don't have to focus anymore about, on playing the particular chords. I can now focus on engaging the various parts. So listen to this, how it's going to sound now, everything complete. I'm going to go in here to arranger A, right? And I'm going to hit start. And the chord sequencer is on. Sorry, it's actually off. And touch the button here to engage the chord sequencer after this right fill. Here we go. So now the chord sequencer is on. And I can turn in my variation chords and my right hand voices in real time. Hands are free. Variation. Variation. And the beauty of this is that at any given time, you can always take over the arranger. Again, you are the driver, you are the pilot, you are the captain of this ship. Ketron event, AjamSonic, bringing live music to your doorsteps, bringing the control of music to your doorsteps. In other words, the Ketron event makes you focus on your music as an artist should, as a musician should, as a creator should. Leave the electronics to Ketron, leave the electronics to AjamSonic, focus on your music. Catch you all in the next one. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel below so that whenever we put up a video, you will be the first to be notified. Ciao.